I've always been quiet, steady kind. The sort of man who never needed noise or chaos to feel alive. I built my life brick by brick, carefully, deliberately. I didn't chase passion for the sake of drama. I moved with purpose, especially when it came to love. When I chose to marry, it wasn't a whim, not some reckless leap. It was a decision I weighed with my whole heart. We had known each other for years. I waited until the thought of life without her felt absurd, like trying to live without air. For a long time, everything felt right, predictable, safe. Ours was a relationship of routine, of little unspoken rituals. She'd bring me coffee in bed every Sunday morning, still in her robe, still smiling like it was the first month of dating. That was her way of keeping something warm between us. I thought we were happy. I truly believed she still saw me the way I saw her. But love has this quiet cruelty. It blinds you to the slow changes. It convinces you that everything is fine, even as the foundation quietly begins to rot. I missed the signs. The way she stopped asking about my day. How her laughter was no longer shared with me. But with her phone, messages I never saw. How she began putting more effort into how she looked, more perfume, more deliberate touches. But not for my eyes. And then one Thursday night, everything shifted. She said she had a team dinner. Would be back by 9. She walked in at 11:30, shoes in hand, hair a little tousled. Her cheeks were flushed, not from cold, but from something warmer, something I wasn't a part of. I asked how the dinner went. She kissed my cheek like it meant nothing. Exhausting, she said. We'll talk tomorrow. But tomorrow never came. I didn't confront her, not at first, because a part of me still wanted to believe in her, in us. But that quiet unease began to grow claws. One evening, I opened our shared banking app, something I rarely did, and there it was, a charge, $187, to a boutique hotel across town. Same night as the so-called team dinner. Right after that, another charge, an expensive dinner at a rooftop bar. Intimate, quiet, hidden. I asked her calmly, was this with your boss? She paused just long enough, exhaled. Yes, she said. I made a mistake. Like she had misplaced her keys. It was just one night. We had too much to drink. It got messy. But seriously, that can't be what breaks us. There was no apology, no remorse, just irritation. Like I had inconvenienced her with the question. That stung more than anything. Not the betrayal itself, but how small she made it seem. I didn't yell, didn't plead. I sat in silence, stunned, then quietly said, I need some space to think. That night, I walked around the block. The cold helped. It sharpened everything. And that's when the truth clicked into place. She never respected boundaries, only walls too high to climb. So I started building them. The next day, I opened a personal savings account, quietly transferred my share of the money. I suggested maybe she should visit her sister, take a little time. She agreed easily, said space might help. Right before she left, I asked her one last time, are you sure it was just once? She hesitated, and in that pause, I got my answer. It had never stopped. The Thursday nights, the secret smiles, the screen she always turned away from me. It wasn't a mistake. It was a pattern, a choice. While she was away, I gathered everything. Statements, messages, a hotel review she'd posted under a fake email, praising the rooftop view and its adult-only privacy. I called a real estate agent, listed the house, secured my legal ground, said nothing to her, played it cool. When she returned, I pretended things were mending, made dinner, laughed at the right moments, even held her hand. But inside, I was already gone. I was just tidying up before the exit. That weekend, I told her I'd booked her a spa retreat. A gift, I said, for trying to make things work. She smiled, relieved, grateful, left with a suitcase and a bottle of wine. The moment her car disappeared down the street, I packed what little I needed and moved into a friend's apartment, signed over the house, filed the divorce papers. 2 days later, she returned to a locked door, She called me 32 times that night. Left voicemails full of sobs, fury, desperation. She said I was throwing everything away for one mistake. Said love should survive worse. That forgiveness was stronger than pride. I sent her one message. Just one. Asterisk, it wasn't the affair. It was how you made me feel after. The smirk. The indifference. Like I didn't matter. Asterisk. That I wrote, asterisk is what ended us. Asterisk. She never replied. Not in words. But I heard she left town not long after. Took a job transfer. No one from her office speaks to her anymore. I didn't ruin her life. I just stopped shielding her from the consequences of her own choices. And now, every Sunday morning, I still drink my coffee alone. But I smile. Not because she's gone, but because I finally understand something I never truly did before. Loyalty is worth more than silence. And betrayal doesn't deserve second chances. It deserves consequences.